Hello everyone, what's up? How are you all doing today, guys? For today, we have an awesome set. As you can see here, I'm sure you guys can already tell, we have the Rahkshi. Now, this is Lerahk, set number 8589, released in 2003. And for this build, guys, I'm also going to be including a review, just, little touch-ons on, articulation, the movements, and, of course, the mask and all that. So stay tuned, guys, and let's get into it. Alrighty, let's get into the Let's Build. So it's going to be more or less the same like my other previous videos. I'm going to be using Lerahk's instruction manual. Now, interestingly enough, with Lerahk, of course, this is kind of like a green, vibing looking krater here, as you can tell. I really like the color, I have to be honest with you. No different, I guess, from the others. Oh, how did this get in there? But interesting enough with Lerahk. So Lerahk has the power of poison and has the staff of poison. So of course we all know the elements that the various Rahkshi do have. And it's pretty interesting because my understanding is, as I've mentioned in the past, that we know that Makuta Pterodax created these minions, I guess, or soldiers in a way, in order to try and find and look for the Avaki. So that was really the biggest. That was really I guess their main goal, if anything, really. But anyway, enough chit chat. Let's get into the build. Just need to find the right piece. I'm gonna try to do this as fast as I can, in order to try and squeeze the review, because the review won't be that long either. There isn't really much to talk about in regards to this set, but I mean, it brings back memories, and I guess the whole idea of bringing this set to you guys is, to immerse you guys in it as always. Of course, these sets are getting much harder to find, I have to be honest in saying, and they're, I guess, slightly are going up in price, surprisingly, from what I've noticed. I mean, I'm not sure. What do you guys reckon? That's just my take on it. What do you guys think? But yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting. It's getting a bit more expensive to get these sets, especially like getting sets of, for example, like Makuta from G1 Bionicle. Those sets are getting more expensive, or even Brutaka. It's just insane. It's insane. But I mean, that's the idea of I guess supply and demand, right? I mean, the less you have, the more expensive it gets. Or I mean, the less supply you have, the more expensive it gets. So that's just really the way it is. But I hope you guys are all having an awesome day. And I do hope you guys do enjoy these builds. I mean, I used to love doing these builds, and don't get me wrong, I still do. But I mean, times change, and a lot of people have kind of moved on from Bionicle since, obviously the cancellation and whatnot. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I'll be honest in saying. But at the end of the day, don't forget to, like this video, share it around, let people know that Hamumu is back. And yeah, so just trying to get all these pieces in. So let's get that in there. Awesome. So that holds it in place. We get that bit of movement there. And then from there, what we need to do is... Alrighty, we've done that part. Gotta add the top part in now. And we need another pin axle for up here. Alrighty. Okay, there we go. And for the shell, so I'm gonna put one like that. Let's get those arms out of the way. Why is it not sliding on? Should kind of just... Oh, there we go. So it slides on like that. Let's get a gray pin axle, if I can find one. Oh, there we go. So there we go, that's in now. We can now stick in the krater. Let's get that bad boy in. There's the krater in now. And we can now build the head. So we need to stick in this trans orange connector piece. And now put in the arms. Okay, so one arm there. So this one will go in. Okay, so just like that. That's one. And the second one here. Let's get that in. Okay, there we go. And that is 2. Then go to get these connector pieces in. But yeah, I mean, let me know, guys, what is your favorite set? Do you guys have a favorite set in mind? Was there any particular sets that you've always wanted but weren't able to get? Me in particular, I would have to say it would have to be the really large Matanui. In all honesty, I mean, that set is extremely expensive now. We're talking like, you know, anywhere between 300 US to 400, 500. I mean, it's ridiculous for the price, but I mean, it is what it is. They were only a set amount made, and I mean, the amount of pieces you get with it is quite a lot. And I mean, it's a pretty huge build, not gonna lie. And of course, the mask itself is pretty expensive, or the Kanohi, I should say. But yeah, I think that would have been the one that I would dream of hoping to purchase. I mean, it is quite hard to find. You go on Bricklink, you see a couple of them, but they do go for some ridiculous prices. But that, yeah, I mean, that's just really, it's just what it is, really. That is what it is. But yeah, let me know, guys. Let me know. And of course, let me know as well, did you guys prefer G1 or G2? It's really interesting to see what people think. In my honest opinion, it's a hard one. It's a hard one for me personally, but I would say I actually prefer G1. G1 was just more, it had more authenticity to it. It was less, I mean, it wasn't rushed. I mean, of course, like G2 was rushed. And I mean, it was quite difficult for them to, you know, to try and maintain an audience, and I assume that's kind of part of the reason why they decided to just cancel it and give up on the concept of doing it. So sad. It is pretty sad, but it is what it is. There's nothing we can really do about it. I feel like I'm missing a piece. Ooh, I think I am. That's not good. Oh, there you have it, guys. There is Lerahk completed, as you can see there. Now, the set in particular, like any of the other sets, the only distinguishing factor is the fact that they have different staff. So, of course, Lerahk here has the staff of poison, and of course, the element is poison as well for this particular Rahkshi. So you can see there the awesome, I have to say, nice green metallic looking themed color there. And you know, I guess with the articulation, pretty straightforward. You know, you get some neck articulation there to be able to get some pretty cool poses. Of course, the shell, which holds the krata there, and it holds in place, as you can see there, by that little knob there. So there you can see is the krata. Really nice color. You can see the transition from light lime green to this dark kind of earthy green, which is really nice, to be honest. I really like that. And sits in place like so, and close it up, and there you have it. So in terms of articulation, it's pretty, you know, it's pretty standard stuff. I mean, you get some full leg articulation, knee articulation there, and foot articulation. So you can honestly get some great looking poses kind of like that. And last but not least, you get the of course, the full swing motion of the arms there from the gear function, which allows you to, I guess, you know, if you're ever playing with the set, you know, attacking your foes, etc, etc. But I have to say, it was a great thing that Lego Bionicle created for these sets. So I mean, back in those days, having, you know, that kind of motion was just, you know, off the charts and was just awesome to have as a child growing up. But yeah, I mean, I think that pretty much really sums up the Let's Build and review, I guess. But I hope you guys have really enjoyed this. Please, 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 if you have, give this a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video as well if you have enjoyed this, and please share this around to let people know that, you know, I am back and I am creating these videos for you guys. But for now, hope you all have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!